Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, going solo once again this week, guys. King has to make a correction. The Admiral is officially scheduled back on February 23rd, so 2 weeks from this Sunday, this Super Bowl Sunday. So I apologize. He is doing battle on the home front and at work. So he's a little busy, preoccupied a little bit, but don't worry, he's doing his homework and he shall return so he can entertain all you guys right beside the king himself while I sit on my throne. But anyways, guys, I'm here to bring you another podcast episode. In this particular case, a damn good podcast. I think we're back on track with this episode 64, if you guys are keeping tabs, because the king does, because, numbers sometimes mean something, sometimes they don't, but either way, whatever. But there's a lot that went down this week in the world of movie and TV entertainment. And why not the king tackle and give you his honest opinions on some of those headlines, rumors, hot topics in the world of entertainment. So anyways, guys, so let me have a sip of my coffee. It's a nice Sunday morning here. But wow, I can't wait to watch the game. But anyways, guys, let's dive into things, and then you know the drill by now. So, okay, hot topic. So, the first thing I have to start talking about, guys, is some trailers. We got some kick butt trailers that dropped and one not so, which I won't mention it. Smurfs, garbage. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that because it's not even worth my time or even your time. Because honest to God, why? Anyways, the first trailer, you guys saw our thumbnail. Jurassic World Rebirth, starring Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, and Mahershala Ali. It comes out July 2nd. The first official trailer dropped literally this week, and I could honestly tell you guys, very impressed. I'm so happy to see that they're going back to the original form. In this particular case, they're going back to the original island. You got Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, kicking butt and taking numbers in this one. She's leading a whole bunch of guys, apparently, to go get some DNA from eggs so they can do something with it. We don't quite know what the hell they're going to do, but I think they're going to do it so they can use it for cures and all that stuff. And they have to go to the original island, which is kick butt, that has been abandoned all these years. So we're going back to glory. And from what I saw, it looks like there's going to be a lot of dino chasing, Spinosaurs in the water. That scene, I just hope they didn't show us everything in it because, yeah, there's even raptors in it. But I was fairly impressed, excited. The last Jurassic World films, the last two anyways, with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, I don't know, it was kind of like, kind of thing. This one looks good. I just hope it's good. But, that's how it is, guys. Wait till we see the damn thing, but I'm excited for July 2nd. July's going to be packed with movies, summer blockbusters, let's just say that. And Scarlett Johansson, my girl, I can't go wrong, so I'm excited that it doesn't look like it's going to be mediocre. So, I don't know, you guys let me know. What you guys think of the trailer in the comment section below? But either way, I'm excited to go see this. I'm definitely going to buy tickets, and I'm going to see it, but I love the trailer overall. Okay, next trailer that the king wanted to talk and bring your way, guys, is a little film called Fantastic Four First Steps. Wow. Didn't know what to expect. We know the last couple of Fantastic Four films have been not too good, let's just say that, or not well received from all the moviegoers out there. The casting news was pretty cool when you hear Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby attached to it, and then Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things casting some of the lead roles. You're like, okay. And then you heard the possibility of maybe Galactus and Silver Surfer being tossed in it. You're wondering, are they going to do this justice and do it right? So anyways, we got this first trailer dropped on us, and I can honestly say, you know what? I thought it was a good trailer, not a great trailer, a good first trailer to kind of introduce us to the Fantastic Four. And it looks like they already become the Fantastic Four, so they kind of give you a quick little introduction of every character that, we never had powers when we first went to space, but this is what happened. And that's what they do. So you have each of them kind of like displaying their powers. You got the thing running through the street, visible woman turning invisible, Mr. Fantastic, I didn't quite see what he did there, unless it wasn't, I missed it in the trailer. You have Human Torch jump off the balcony, and right at the end of it, you saw something coming from the clouds or skies, and it looked, I don't know if it was the same scene set in like the 1970s, felt like the Jetsons is what it looked like to me, but with modern day technology. Let's just say that. Okay, we saw the car, we saw, what is it, Kirby, the stupid robot thing was in there. It's kind of funny to see the family dynamic. If they look good on screen, they looked very well. I like the costumes, like the way the thing looked. Everybody looked pretty damn good. I don't know if it's going to be too cheesy. That's the only thing I'm worried about. And then, of course, we get a quick little glimpse of Galactus coming to them and attacking them. So I don't know if that's what the Fantastic Four are going to fight. I still don't know what to expect in this movie. I know we got Mole Man, John Malkovich apparently popped in here too. So we don't know who the hell he's playing, but we'll get into that some other time. When the time is right, we'll speculate when the movie's coming out. But overall, good trailer. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Liked what I saw. Was expecting a little bit more punch to it. But hey, take it with a grain of salt. I think it's going to be good. Not my, one of the movies I have to see this year, especially from the MCU or by Marvel. But I'll go watch it still. Okay, guys. Another trailer that I wanted to talk about to bring your way because, my boy, Josh Hartnett, he kind of kept quiet to himself there or whatever. He seems to be doing these little, like I call them, artsy-fartsy films. I'll just say that, okay? Last one I saw with him was Trapped, and I enjoyed that one. This one, guys, it's called Fight or Flight. I think it's the official trailer. It's coming out May 9th. It stars Katie Sackhoff. She plays in the Mandalorian, Star Wars. I can keep on going on. Ahsoka, whatever you want to call it. And other roles too. Trust me, Battlestar Galactica, I can go on and on. Wonderful actress. Josh Hartnett and Julian Kostov, Russian dude. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right because you know me, I'm bad with pronunciations. Trailer is basically him. He gets on an airplane and it's basically Bullet Train, but on a plane. The action's crazy. It's out there. The fight scenes look phenomenal. I don't know how this is gonna take place on an airplane because the airplane is not as long as the Bullet Train was, right? But if it's along those kind of means, I think it's gonna be excellent. It looks good. Will I go see it in the theater? I don't know, but I will definitely see it if it comes on one of the streaming services, whatever. But the trailer overall, I was really impressed. I liked it. If you like Bullet Train, you probably like this too. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of Fight or Flight, starring Katie Sackhoff and Mr. Josh Hartnett. I liked it. Let me know below. Okay, now let's get into a couple of headlines. There's not too much I wanted to talk about, guys. A couple of rumors and casting news or, something like that. One of the rumors floating around, and this is just a rumor, take it with a grain of salt. There's no legitimate source of this, but it's worth mentioning and kind of yeah, I could see him do that role. Anyways, first thing I'm talking about Javier Bardiem being casted or rumored to be maybe Mr. Sinister in the new MCU Xmen films. What do I think of that? Do I think he fits the role? Yeah, I can see him into that. Will he be able to pull off that accent? I don't know. Is he going to have an accent in the films? I don't know. There's many other actors I probably would have casted there, maybe like John Hamm or something like that before I do him. But he's a good actor. It all depends on what kind of film are they making for all of us to watch and how he fits in there. His particular acting chops, do they fit that role? I don't know. As an actor, to play him, anybody can play anybody as long as they do him justice to the comic book and stuff like that. The character's central, being, let's just say that. But I don't know. You guys let the king know in the comment section below. Okay. Another one that's been going around, which is kind of surprising for the king, is that apparently there's these MCU rumors that Kang the Conqueror might actually return back to the MCU in one shape or form, and especially played by one particular controversial actor, Jonathan Majors, who's been cleared of all his wrongdoings and all that court stuff fiasco that went on. Apparently, he might be coming back. And I'm like, really? You really want to bring all that drama and baggage back to the MCU after you kind of like change and fix things up? You're going to unwind everything and bring him back to the fold? I don't know. Love him as an actor. Personal life, a little bonkers there. I don't know if they want the bad publicity still. Even though he's, proven innocent, you still have that stench around him. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think it's safe to do so? I liked him as Kang. They were going nowhere for me in particular with the multiverse. I don't know. I just didn't like his character. Like, I don't know. It just kind of like, really? Do we really need him back in the MCU? I don't know. Either way, King, I don't know. I just prefer not to. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Okay. Now let's get to some kick butt reviews that I've done, okay? If you guys been following The King on YouTube recently, I've been doing a lot of reaction videos and whatnot. One in particular that you guys know I've been watching from day one, I was a little skeptical, was Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Watched the first 2 episodes last week. Enjoyed them more than I thought I would. So I'm like, okay, this week we're getting episodes 3, 4, and 5. This is, to me, the halfway point and the make or break of the series. And I'm like, okay, let's see. Is it going to crash and burn, or is it going to keep on rising towards the sky, as they say, guys? I'm happy to tell you guys, in my personal opinion, I'm liking the series, man. I didn't think I would ever say that to you guys, that just the way it was drawn kind of thrown me off. I'm used to it now. All the actors and the characters, they're developing who they're going to be or who they should become. Introduction of new characters. In 3, 4, and 5, we got the introduction of Doc Ock. He shows up in one of them. You got the Scorpion leading a gang. You got another gang member that one of the main characters' boyfriend has to join because his little brother got a little trouble there. And it kind of like the big reveal near the end of the 5th episode was that he was called Tombstone. And if you guys know who the hell Tombstone is, he's such a big deal, especially in Harlem. He's one of the biggest Spider-Man villains. And of course, you got Matt Gargan, Scorpion. So he'll end up becoming him somehow. He'll cross paths with Dr. Otto Octavius. That'd be cool. You got Norman Osborn, who's helping Spider-Man find the right suit because he tries to do it alone. Gets his butt kicked by these 2 new losers with powers that are speed and blasts and stuff. So he asked Norman Osborn to help him out. So they're trying to find the right suit. And it's kind of cool how they were doing the different gimmicks, like the Hornet suit that he became in the comic books and all these other crazy-ass suits until he settles for this white and black one, which is kind of like the reverse symbiote or anti-venom suit. You guys probably know better than me because I stopped reading Spider-Man comic books years ago. But he's in a white and black costume, which looks pretty damn cool. Fight scenes are good. Story's well written. Up and down roller coaster ride of emotions. But it's slowly becoming a damn good series, in my personal opinion. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to watch episodes 6, 7, and 8. And I think there's 2 more after that. But I'm excited. I like it. You let the King know in the comment section below. Did you guys like this week's 3 episodes of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney+? Either way, I want to know. Get back in the comment section below. So that's my official review on episodes 3, 4, and 5. All right. Another review that I want to tackle. It's another TV series. I know I've been doing a lot of TV series on here, for God's sakes, Instead of focusing on movies, because it's called The Movie Throne, I've been doing a lot of TV, watch a lot of documentaries too, but I'm not going to even get to that. Sports athletes and all these murder, whatever the hell. I'm telling you, pretty cool. Netflix has a lot of cool stuff. Anyways. Okay. Finally, after 2 years, I was a huge fan of That 70s Show. They did a spin-off series called That 90s Show, okay? It takes place, obviously, 2 decades later. It picks up from the main characters and the kids that they have and where they are today. And I can honestly say I didn't know what the hell I was walking into. I watched the first episode. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was laughing my butt off. It brought me back into that world, especially when you get Topher Grace back for the first one with Laura Prepon. So Eric and Donna come back, and they bring their daughter, Leia. Princess Leia, Star Wars, Kurtwood Smith, and Deborah Jo Rupp as Kitty and Red Foreman. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the new actors that they brought for the kids and stuff like that, they're growing on me. You know, I'm telling you, they all have their own little quirks and kind of resemble some of the original cast members and their personalities. But if it wasn't for Kitty and Red, I don't think I'll enjoy this. To me, personally, they're the backbone of the series. I think that's why that 80s show, when they brought that monstrosity, didn't last or didn't work, because you didn't have them. You even brought back Leo, for God's sakes. You have like little special appearances here and there by Fez. He's in there probably 2-3 episodes. You got Donna, who came 2-3 episodes. Eric in the first one. You got Jackie and Kelso even came in. And the way they introduced the young cast to us and saying, Jay what? Kelso. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then, of course, you got Leia, who's Donna and Eric's kid. Let me give you some of these. You got Ozzy. Oh my God, he's funny. He has the one-liners. He's kind of like the new Fez, but on a different level, you know? And I'm telling you, he's funny. Like, he grew on me, let's just say. He annoyed me at first, but he grew on me. You got the next-door neighbor, almost like Midge, but it's not Midge. She is the mother, single parent to 2 of the kids, and she's kind of like dating Fez in this thing, which is another level. My God, the chemistry between Red and the original cast and the kids, phenomenal. You still got the one-liners, I'll put my foot up your butt, all that dumbass. Even the daughter, the mannerisms. Kid problems, but you enjoy it. The jokes land very well. But yeah, you got new characters like Nate, Sherry, Nikki, Jay, Gwen. Who else is there? That's it. Pretty much. I'm like naming all the characters. That's the kids. But they hang out in the basement. They pick up where things left off. You could see references from the first series, like, you know, the keg, getting a keg, getting stoned, which you shouldn't be doing. All right? But either way, little gimmicks like that. You have the old cast mingling with the new cast and bickering at each other. Even Bob shows up in this one. But Leo, yeah. Little things like that kind of like remind you that's in that world, you know. But the whole entire season, it's only 10 episodes. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it. I can't wait to dive in for the next 2. I think there's 3 seasons. And I don't know if they cut it after that, because Netflix known to do that 1 and done or 2 and done and gone. They never do proper stuff. And I think it's 8 episodes and 8 episodes, which I'll end up doing. I don't know if I'll bring a review your way. I might just enjoy that off camera and be done with it, and just, you know, brings a smile to my face. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I did. So that's my official review of season 1, that 90s show. So go check it out for yourself and let me know in the comment section if you've watched it, liked it, and all that fun stuff. Okay. Now, lastly, we're going to get to a movie. We're going to do a movie review, guys, okay? Because, you know, we're about 1 week from Valentine's Day, and I got a special segment after this. It's going to be kind of unique, but I think it's going to be useful for all you guys. So if you got a date or you want to watch something for Valentine's Day, because it involves love, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. You know, and a little bit of romance, but in a funny way. It can be a brutal way, too, but it is. Anyways, getting off topic. Movie I finally checked, which I'm about a week late to the party. It's called You're Cordially Invited. It's on streaming on Prime Video. It stars Reece Witherspoon, Will Farrell, Geraldine Viswanathan. My God, it's a mouthful. Meredith Hagner, Jimmy Tatro. It's directed by Nicholas Stroller. Oh my God. I didn't know what to expect, because with Prime Video ones, usually they're either good or they're bad. This one, I can honestly say it's in the good column. I didn't expect it to be, guys, because, you know what? I should have known better. Will Farrell, Reece Witherspoon. How bad can it be, right? It's a romantic comedy. If I can sum it up without doing a whole recap, because that's not how I do my reviews here, guys, even though it's spoiler-filled. You got Will Farrell. Apparently his wife passed away, and then his daughter comes back with a surprise. She's engaged to this guy who he barely knows, and he kind of loses it. He's a control freak. Build up a weird relationship with his daughter. Doesn't want to lose that. But anyways, he caves in. He tries to make plans on some sort of island for her wedding. And the wedding person who took his thing ends up dying on the spot and never rates the reservation. That's his angle. Reece Witherspoon, rich, stuck-up snob who directs these reality TV shows, kind of like is estranged from her family, who she doesn't really get along with. And they're from Georgia. They're Southern, not her kind of people anymore. I don't know, very, very weird vibe. She ends up finding out that her sister got engaged to her boyfriend, who she likes. And they decide, you know what? I want to get married on the same island as Will Ferrell's daughter wants to get on. Because for some reason, it has sentimental value, so it does with them as well. So she calls up, she makes reservations, she talks to the son of the person who passed away on the island. They get that June, I think it's 1st wedding date, and they can only do one wedding at a time. So the fun happens, guys. They end up both showing up there. They don't know who the hell who is. You got one bunch of people from one part of town, one or the other, stuck-up people, and the normal people, doing their own thing, and then they kind of clash. And then it ends up becoming a competition between Will Ferrell and Reece Witherspoon's character. Like they were fighting over who has the right to reservation, etc. How they're going to split up the date. So you know what? She feels sorry for him, so that she decides, you know what? Even though it's on my credit card and it's on me officially, we'll split the date so one person can have the beginning of sunset and all this stuff, the ceremony, whatever there is that entails for a wedding to occur. That's what they do. But things go crazy. The swearing in this, unexpected but enjoyable. I can tell you guys right now, I really liked it, but it worked. Jokes, little skits here and there between the two. The bickering, predictable. You've seen it before, but it's still funny, A lot of funny scenes. There's a crocodile scene in here, which to me is like, really? They had to go there? And he's all dirty. You got Will Ferrell being Will Ferrell, and you even have Reece Witherspoon matching him comedy-wise throughout the whole film, which is great. And of course, at the end, like any other love story, everything kind of works out. You got one couple who decides not to get married, one couple that did get married, and then you got the two who are fighting with each other. They end up falling for each other at the end somehow, some way. And that's how it kind of ends up. And you're wondering, is it going to be a sequel? Who knows? If there is, there's a possibility. But overall, I enjoyed it. Like, I was really surprised. I kind of tell you guys to check it out for yourselves. I recommend you check it out. If you're thinking of, don't, whatever the hell, you can even watch it on Valentine's Day as far as I care. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed your Cordially Invited, streaming on Prime Video, starring Reece Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. It's a romantic comedy. It's about an hour and maybe 50-something minutes, 52 minutes in length. And I think you guys will get a kick out of it 100%. So that's my official review. Okay, guys. Now, my final segment. Going to keep this short, simple, and sweet for you guys this week. Because, I know we get up there sometimes. It's all over the place. But depending on what topics there is, what reviews I've done, and what I want to talk about, and the conversation that myself or the Admiral have, it'll vary. Like I said, usually it'll be anywhere from 30 minutes to hopefully an hour. It depends on what we're talking about. Especially if there's an Admiral session. When we deep dive in any movie review, what the Admiral decides for us to do, we shall do. Anyways, this segment I like to call my top 5 rapid fire recommendations, okay? I'm not going to get into super details. I'm going to pretty much list, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, because that's what's going on this upcoming, I'm going to list 5 of my favorites that maybe you guys haven't seen. Wedding, romantic, comedy films that you guys can watch, okay? No particular order, but these are some of these movies that I think you guys should check them out. If you like your Quarterly Invited that I just mentioned a few seconds ago, you might like this. And yes, there's other movies that I didn't mention, but I'm just sticking to 5, which kind of is like wedding themed and romantic comedy wise, that I think you guys should check it out. And they're all from the 2000s, so I don't hear you guys say, when's this movie come out? All right, here we go. First one of my all-time favorites, The Wedding Singer, Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. wow, the stuff that you're going to see in that movie, guys, you're going to laugh your butt off. From the 1980s music, if you grew up during the 80s, this is going to be your cup of tea. The singing, the comedy, the up and down roller coaster, the yelling, the screaming, Adam Sandler singing this one song when he's heartbroken. Oh my God. And at the end too, on an airplane, I'll just leave it at, with Billy Idol involved. I'll leave it at that, okay? And Meatballs, I'll just leave it at that. It's one of those movies that if you're down or sad, you're going to end up being happy. There you go. Okay. The Wedding Crashers. Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn. Oh my God. From beginning to end, non-stop tomfoolery. I'll just say that. Going from wedding to wedding, crashing the weddings, having a blast, fitting right in, the two of them, getting into trouble. Wow. Watch it. The next one, The Big Wedding. It stars Robin Williams, De Niro, Katherine Heigl. Who else is there? I can't even read half of my writing here. Amanda Seyfried. And, of course, Topher Grace. That's just a few. There's a whole bunch more of actors in it. And, oh, my God, it's two estranged families coming together for the daughter to marry her husband. And you got exes getting involved with each other who didn't like each other because they act weird. The bickering, the fighting behind the scenes. Robin Williams as the pastor. Oh, my God, it's hilarious. And Katherine Heigl. It's Katherine Heigl. But it's funny. Amanda Seyfried, I think, is the one who's getting married, and she's the Heigl is the one who's in charge of the wedding, and things just go wrong. And when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. A lot of swearing, a lot of bickering, and a whole bunch of other fun. It's fun. Trust me, guys. You will not regret watching it. The other one I want to say is Wedding Days. It stars Jason Biggs and Isla Fisher. Oh, my God. Poor son of a gun. Guy who's jumping in head first with the girl he just met to get married, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Things go down, and some of the stuff that go down in that movie, you're going to lose your mind. From breaking up to getting back together and maybe not getting back to find someone else. It's hilarious from beginning to end. It was at the height of the whole American Pie era for Jason Biggs. It's that kind of film. I don't know if it's for everybody, so don't let your kids watch it. But you got to have that kind of particular attitude and mentality to watch it. It's like The Wedding Singer and stuff, or Wedding Crashers. It's along the same kind of vein. And the last one I wanted to mention was another one that's kind of in the same kind of vein that I just mentioned before is My Best Friend's Girl. Kate Hudson and Dane Cook. That one's a guy who kind of like messes around, ends up trying to get not involved, but kind of help his friend out by seeing if his girl that he's married is truthful, and he slowly kind of like falls for her, and he doesn't want to, and he doesn't know how to get out of it, and then crap hits the fan in many ways, and it's just a roller coaster ride up and down. It kind of reminds me of The Hangover mixed with a whole bunch of other movies, but you're going to like it. So again, here's my quick list before I let you guys go so you guys can enjoy Super Bowl Sunday, because that's what the king wants to do. Okay, my top 5 rapid fire recommendations for romantic comedies that you guys can all check. No particular order. Wedding Singer, Wedding Crashers, The Big Wedding, Wedding Days, and My Best Friend's Girl. There you go, guys. So hope you guys liked this week's podcast episode. Next week's going to be another big episode. It's going to be me solo again next Sunday, but it's okay, because we're going to be talking some MCU and a whole bunch of other stuff. There are going to be some more movie or immediate reaction videos coming your way, maybe some unboxing videos too, Blu-rays, and maybe a special unique project that I'm working on that I think you guys are going to get a kick out of. I'm hoping, so then I can do some more and talk movies and at the same time show you some of the stuff that I have that I think you might want to add to your collection, because maybe you're not aware of it. So King's Blood long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment in the comment section below. If there's any other topics that the king forgot during this week that happened, after, during, or whatever this video, go right ahead. I'll be more than glad to jump in and comment and give you my opinions if you guys want to hear it. Give me suggestions, guys, on main topics, whatever. But as we go on, we're doing our best to bring entertainment your way. So either way, be the hell good. Stay off the king's throne. And I'll see you right here on YouTube Live. Take it easy. Be the hell good.